Happy holidays. I'm Brian, here to talk about my team. The new NBA season has arrived, and my team will be following the games all season long. Keep an eye on the NBA results each night, then check out my team for new moments content. Season 3 is still riding strong, and so.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Lakers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And I think for the Lakers, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they've played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Horford. Terry Rozier is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Nwaba in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Klay Thompson is out there with Paul. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nance in at the 4 spot. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. The pass to Horford. Paul against Rozier. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Nwaba kicks to Rozier. Horford up top. From the arc. And it's Rozier missing. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
To the wing on the left. First quarter, just over a minute played. The dish to Horford. Nwaba passes to Horford. Shot clock at 3. Here's Rozier. It's deflected. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Paul outside. Knocks it loose. Rozier with the steal. Here's Nwaba. A 3-pointer off the mark.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient and allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Here's Butler. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. The shot by Thompson, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway against Paul. Powell down low. The three. Charlotte gets it back. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Powell with the steal. Paul against Rozier. Hardaway with it. 29 points for him last game against Minnesota. Lets it go with a three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Nice step back to get it off.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And here is Hardaway. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, Hardaway goes in. It's stolen by Nance. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Klay, picture perfect from down there. All in a day's work for the former three-point contest champion.
Now, here's Rozier. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Hardaway. Feeds it to Powell. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Thompson dishes to Paul. Oh, Nance in position.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Passed in Nwaba. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And there's the pass to Thompson. Now here's Butler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. He wants his guys to be disruptive at both ends. There's just one problem. Coach said Al Horford does a great job of settling down his teammates, protecting the ball and making shrewd decisions. When he's on the floor, it's harder to force them into mistakes. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Horford kicks to Rozier with the teardrop, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lakers leading by 7. All up top, Rozier defending. Ball against Rozier, and it's Paul missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Now here's Paul. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Oh, Nance in position. Rozier with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Rozier against Paul. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
For Charlotte, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Some changes for the Lakers. Tobias Harris comes in for Nance, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Hardaway. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a 3rd foul this early.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
That's good from Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
McDermott's checked in for the Lakers. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Thompson. The Hornets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Powell. Clark comes in for Al Horford. And Monk's subbed in for Terry Rozier. Ball hits them both. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Lakers. Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Rubio.
And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit, still complete the play.
Ball, the pass to Smith. Monk dishes to Smith. Clark trying to get open. And it's Smith missing. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Monk kicks the ball. Back to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Outside, Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, you play Lonzo to drop that off. That time, he takes it himself.
Harris outside. McDermott for three. That shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. And here is Monk. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Larry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, so he gets them both.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Now here's Wiggins, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Harris finds McDermott. Six to shoot. Harris inside. He's covered by Clark.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Smith. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's McDermott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The free throw drops for McDermott.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
And McDermott drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. Now here's Monk, covered by Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Now here's Ball after the miss from Ricky Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Connects from three-point range. Wiggins has got 5.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Hornets have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Rubio against Ball. Wiggins drives in. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Pass to Thibault. Dishes it to Monk. Outside Ball. And stolen by Wiggins. The feed to Nance. Back to Wiggins. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Ball, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McDermott passes to Rubio. Now here's McDermott. D right on him. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now Monk. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ricky Rubio is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's McDermott in at small forward. Wiggins surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. David Nwaba is checked in for the Hornets. So it's the Lakers now. Back to Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
The result of Paul's awareness of everything around him gets a nice look inside.
Clark kicks to Monk. Some solid defense from Harris.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wiggins dishes to Harris. Now here's McDermott. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Back to Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Hornets trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wiggins with it, now guarded by Monk, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. And then for Charlotte, Al Horford, he's checked in for Smith. Hardaway comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Rozier in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Nance. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. I'll just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Now here's Paul. Pass to Nance. Over Rozier. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Hardaway passes to Rozier. Back to Hardaway. Knocked away. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hardaway has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Rozier against Paul. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul, a phenomenal ball handler.
Rozier with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Los Angeles leading by 10. A three-pointer. Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Takes a three. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
They get it back. Clark kicks to Nwaba. The kick out to Rozier. Launches it. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
A good decision maker. Rozier takes and makes the shot he's comfortable with.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So he saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Hornets. Passes it to Butler. Lakers passing it around. There's the three. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Harris. Paul's got 7 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Hardaway. That's good. Basket number 5 out of 5 for 8 night shooting.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Outside Hardaway. A floater. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
And here is Hardaway. He's got 11. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Paul passes to Thompson. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
Yeah, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Charlotte.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Valanciunas finds Thompson. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Butler's got 5 points so far. Hornets trail by 15. Here's Rozier. He's got 7. Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson outside. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Lakers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Ball's checked in. Here's Valanciunas. Here's McDermott, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw drops for McDermott. Monk's checked in for Rozier. And McDermott drops them both. Hornets trail by 17. Ball dishes to Horford. Here's Monk. Horford trying to free himself up. Monk's shot's good.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Now here's Thompson. 16 points for him. Thompson is double. He feeds it to McDermott. Shot clock at 6. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Down low. Here's Thibault. And Butler sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Hornets trail by 19. Ball, the pass to Powell, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Smith checked in for Al Horford. Ball against Rubio. Now Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Powell trying to free himself up. The shot by Monk is no good. Lakers leading by 19. Butler on the wing, covered by Smith. Rubio outside. Floats it up for Butler. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
LA has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Valanciunas passes to Butler. For Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes the first.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
Now here's Ball. 11-point game his last outing. Now the pass to Thibault. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. That one falls. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Pass to McDermott. To the inside. Thompson goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
36 seconds left here in the second. Smith in the post. It's up against Thompson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Smith. Powell trying to free himself up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Thompson. From deep three-point range, the shot by Monk is no good. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie J. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points, 3 assists. Such a tremendous floor leader. CP3 has been mentioned by many as a potential head coach. Kenny, your thoughts?
Whoa. If he decides to do that would be interesting. He'd be good at it. I think he has great instincts. He's a great motivator. He could do it.
As much as he talks on the court, can you imagine him from the sidelines?
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't want to be a ref working one of those games.
Would you like to play for him?
I most certainly will not.
Not this Shaq. What about the playing Shaq? Like
Never.
You must have been a
Shaq.
joy to coach.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Dwight Powell is out there with Horford. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Nwaba in at the 3 spot. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Nance outside. Lakers working the ball around now. And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rozier against Paul. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
This is who you want to lead that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Paul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And Valanciunas kicks to Paul. Back to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Thompson inside the line. No good. Shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Hardaway passes to Rozier. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Hardaway. Over Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Paul against Rozier. Paul left side. 3-pointer. Butler. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Nance. Feeds it to Thompson. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Pass to Nwaba. Pass to Powell. Now back to Nwaba. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Butler kicks to Paul. Thompson outside. Nwaba with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Valanciunas against Rozier. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Clark's checked in. Here's Nwaba. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Clark. From deep. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
A fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Hardaway. Clark, the pass to Rozier. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. They get a hand on it, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Jimmy Butler. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 20 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Outside Hardaway. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And it's the Lakers on the break. Thompson with the ball. Got a piece of it. Nance passes to Thompson. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Clark outside. Back to Rozier. Pass to Clark. Here's Nwaba. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Nwaba's got 7 now in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Harris is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
Rozier kicks to Nwaba. Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Horford. Rozier for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Rozier's got 10 points in the game. Lakers leading by 23. Harris, right side. Passes to Nance. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in free throw percentage, 12th in steals, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Horford dishes to Hardaway. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Wiggins outside. The pass to Butler. Harris against Clark. Here's the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Harris. 12 points for him.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here is Hardaway. 18 points for him. Bucket is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Paul looking over the floor.
This is where Chris Paul dominates, using the dribble drive to create offense and get himself to the line.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw, good, Paul.
One of the game's best free throw shooter. Chris Paul is not a guy you like to foul.
McDermott's checked in for the Lakers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Smith checked in for Horford. Matisse Thybulle comes in for David Nwaba. Monks checked in for Hardaway. And Ball subbed in for Terry Rozier. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Dallas Mavericks. Paul passes to Nance. And here's Wiggins. Pass to McDermott. Great look there, but off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now, here's Monk. Ball with it. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Ricky Rubio checked in for McDermott. Lakers leading by 23. Knocks it loose. Nance, right side. Good work defensively by Smith. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Monk dishes to Clark. And yes, it's good.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now, here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yep, that one goes.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
They get it back. Here's Clark, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
The Hornets have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. Lakers leading by 21. Rubio looking it over. Here's Harris. Good on the shot. Harris has got 6.
High percentage look for Harris. He becomes more and more efficient offensively.
Ball against Rubio. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Rubio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Monk with the ball, guarded now by Rubio. The shot by Monk is no good. Ball against Rubio. Fades. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Nance has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Los Angeles making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Dwight Powell's checked in for Brandon Clark. Thibault on the wing. He kicks it to Monk. 6 to shoot. With the shot. Charlotte no good that time either.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Paul outside. Pass to Valanciunas. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Good. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Now, here's Monk, defended by Paul. Floats one up. Passes it to Thibault. Puts up a three. Brings it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here is Monk. 6 points for him. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Look, they can't guard great passing. You're passing the ball great to start. We got to do that for fourth quarter.
Preaching ball movement. Frank Vogel likes what he's seeing so far.
Yeah, and I'd say moving the ball with a purpose, working the offense, trying to find good shots.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Thompson is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Harris in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Kicks it to Harris. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's the Hornets ball. To the paint from down low. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Wiggins from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Howell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good D by Thompson. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Valanciunas. Over Horford. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ntilikina comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Hornets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Maladon subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier's checked in. Charlotte moving the ball around. Powell kicks to Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Now, here's Maladon. The dish now to Thompson. And that one, good. Thompson's got 25 points in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Mikhailuk.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now, here's Maladon. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Now, here's Maladon. From deep. Rebounded by Knox. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. The pull-up. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Rozier. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Horford. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by Powell. Powell with the steal. Pass to Rozier. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Rozier, top the key. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Hornets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Such a wide open look. Knox has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Inside, Caruso, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Rozier. And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Mikhailuk. Down low, the shot.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Maledon. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Hardaway's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Caruso. The Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Maledon. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. To the right side. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Outside Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup. Hardaway has got 22.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Maledon passes to Caruso.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort, no lack of it right there.
Hardaway from outside, and another three for Charlotte.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Maledon passes to McDermott. The pass to Kaminsky. Yep, that one goes in there.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Rozier looking around. In the corner, not with it. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Maledon. Shot clock at 6. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Charlotte called for the foul. That free throw, good for Maledon. Clark, he's checked in for Al Horford. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Now Rozier. Outside Hardaway.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina. Effective at staying right with his man.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Inside, here's Hardaway. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists now in the game. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Caruso. Knocked loose. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line. Maledon
passes to Caruso. Now here's Melodon. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. From 6 away, and the basket by Kaminsky.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Hardaway kicks to Rozier. Goes up at the stripe. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here is Melodon. Pass to Ntilikina. Passes it to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer is right on target.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Pass to Melodon. Here's Caruso. Kaminsky with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Al Horford is checked in for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Rozier. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Right side, Ball. Pass to Mikhailuk. Horford kicks to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. A new 14 for Charlotte. Horford double team. Here's Clark. The rebound by the Lakers.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Caruso. Rebounded by Knox.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Charlotte no good that time either. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Klay Thompson.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Now here's Melodon. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Melodon. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.